Minnesota Vikings. On the visiting sideline, the Bills and their head coach. These guys 6-2 over the last 2 months of play. Kate Scott joined by my partner Brock Hewer. This is punter Bradley Pinion to get us started. And away we go in the Twin Cities. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
A win is a win for him. Whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Here's the lone back on the handoff. He has this down to the 34. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And the Bills have a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Finds him quickly on the RPO. And he's brought down after a short gain. Now here's a look at his production from last week and the part he played in his offense's victory. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards and it keeps this drive moving. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. He'll work against the blitz. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this forward to the 19. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Oh, option. What a hit. And the ball's loose. And he mitigates the damage by falling on it, but still a loss on that play. So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd. Forced out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills finish up an excellent opening series. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Vikings taking the field for their first drive of the game. And they're brought out by the 10th pick of the 2024 draft. Champion at Michigan, J.J. McCarthy.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
On play action now, McCarthy. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
McCarthy throwing on third down. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
15 yards. And the Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball with the 44.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Play action, McCarthy. Outside, this is into the hands of Felton. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36.
Handoff on 2nd and short. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
From the shotgun, McCarthy pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
Incomplete.
So the Vikings sending out the field goal team here. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And he missed it. It's no good. And the deficit stays at 7.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Bills and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And he's been more than just his passing touchdowns this season. In fact, you can see it right here. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing scores late in the campaign. Starting this drive with a design run. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Hits him on the out route. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. First down from the 42.
First down, Bills.
Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Buffalo first. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a 13-0 lead.
Kate, 2 offensive possessions, 2 offensive touchdowns, but even sweeter than that is 2 rushing touchdowns. You are setting a tone and a mindset, and this defense, well, they better regroup.
They'll try this extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Vikings, nothing.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at this Vikings offense. This would be a good time for their first points of the game as they find themselves down a notable amount already in this opening quarter. Sending them on the dive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you've got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. Sent to the ground by Maxwell Hairston.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at a fourth down. The Vikings getting their punt team out. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Collects this at the 32. And they can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Now we've got the Bills offense headed back to the field. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Throwing from the gun here. Connects on the crosser. Shoves one away. And he is finally out of bounds as he takes it all the way down to the 20. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Our score, 14-0. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. About to begin the second here, the Bills definitely thinking points. Back now, pressure coming. Cut out left. Breaks a tackle, he's still going. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice first and goal here from the 2.
First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Goal to go, it's a pass play. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a 20-zip lead.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bills stretch their lead to 21. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Vikings and their QB J.J. McCarthy returning to the field on offense. And he's been one of the best at leading an offense this season. As you can see, he's at second in the NFL right now in touchdown passes. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Running back sent in motion. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Third down, they need 7. To the air on 3rd and long. Defender is there, he knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Punt meets him at the 28. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. And like most all of this season, partner, these guys have been absolutely lethal inside the red zone. Again here in this one.
And as a team, you just love because you spend a lot of time in practice, in planning and scripting for success. You can't script it any better so far.
The pass. Dallas Turner on the tackle. Brought down back at the 29-yard line.
Offense to the line for second down. Trying to throw this from the gun. Complete out to the right. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Gain of 26 yards there. And the Bills have a first down.
26 yards. First down, Buffalo.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. He's going to throw this one. It's caught right side by Johnson. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, Bills.
They'll run here on first down. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
35-yard line.
All right, here we go. Second down. And they're going to throw out of the gun.
The second down pass. A loss of 12 brings up third down.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. The Bills with the punt team out there. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. And coming off a 3-and-out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. Back-to-back carries here. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Looking slant route, complete. He hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
That's a gain of 7.
Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. And he puts him there under this one, right side. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Bills returning their offense and this running back to the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Airing it out to start this drive. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Hand off to the back. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I liked about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
And the Bills first down.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He's got it over the middle. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
You know, how often do we talk about awareness, and it's always offense, offense, offense? Well, this is a great case for the defensive awareness. The ball went to a secondary ball carrier, and the defense was aware enough to cut him down. A big red zone stop.
And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
3rd and 2, Brock, as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More coming your way from U.S. Bank Stadium after this. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Throw is caught. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Blown back, gets the handoff. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Cage. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
They'll send him up the middle. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bills boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills grow their lead yet again.
Vikings, nothing.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Fielded at the 7. This makes it up to the 25.
The Vikings take over.
The Vikings offense back to the field now. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer because, well, Brock, we can almost hear those engines starting to gear up. They might have a boat race coming.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building can feel it. This has been so momentous one way, and as a competitor, you have got to stop that slide.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. That's caught in stride by Addison. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. That one's complete over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
And the Vikings, 1st down.
1st and 10. It's McCarthy. He's got it at the 30. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30.
32 yards.
He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd down, McCarthy to pass. Taken in by Addison, left side. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
13 yards on
They've got a man in motion.
That's another Viking.
From the red zone now. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
On play action now, McCarthy. Outside, this is into the hands of Felton. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete. Just 4 seconds left, Brock. Only time for one play. Man, it's going to be a field goal try. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that lowers the gap to 25 points.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
Escapes the defender. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Week 15 of the NFL season, playoff time for you fantasy football players. But for the real teams, the home stretch is starting. Let's get into it. Our look around the NFL starts now. Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. The Jaguars at home to take on the Detroit Lions. And it's the Jaguars quarterback, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. Next up, we go to Charlotte. We'll look in on the Panthers. They're playing host to the New Orleans Saints. And this is the home team running back. He's going to hustle his way to the end zone, 10 yards on the touchdown. The Panthers had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Starting from the 5. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. The Vikings and their QB J.J. McCarthy returning to the field on offense. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
On the shotgun, McCarthy. Connecting on a slant. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
To number 88. It's a gain of 4. Brings up
man in motion here.
3.
They're down from the gun. McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback. They didn't either.
Minnesota lined up in punt formation. It'll be Bradley Pinion doing the honors. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Bills headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And his touchdown, another one for him this season as he continues to sit among the NFL's best at punching it in himself this year. Dive play straight ahead. Jukes away from one. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Handoff now out of the gun. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
2nd and 10, back to throw. Fights up, but he can't evade that one, and they get him to the ground. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
That right there is one of the biggest differences between the NFL and college game. Heck, the high school and Pop Warner game. Because when you break away from a sack at those lower levels, big things happen. But at this level, this big boy league, just because you get out of one guy's arms doesn't mean you're safe anytime soon.
Vikings sending out nickel coverage here on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Punting unit out now. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Play action, McCarthy. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. That's Cole Bishop. Man, great call by the defense there. They go to cover 2 for that play, and it's the free safety back there who makes the read and forces that turnover.
And that's who you want playing that cover 2, covering half the field, right? Those strong safeties near the line of scrimmage. A little more depth at playing the run. Free safeties, this is exactly what they want. They want to play that half, and when that ball is in their vicinity, go and take it away.
The Bills' offense all set for their next drive. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
They're throwing it. Has him on a quick hitter. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped, though, right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and...
He keeps it himself. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Bills 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Plowing up the middle. And we can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. So this one on the defense.
Pass interference. Defense.
We got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. Throwing from the gun here. Makes the catch. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Pass play coming here. He's got it. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills continue piling onto this lead. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. The Vikings now set to take the field. 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. He's got it right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled for no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. McCarthy looking to throw. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
13 yards on the play. And the Vikings first down.
Handoff now from the gun. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Another carry for it. And big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
He was taken down.
With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Throw here, 3rd down. That one finds his man, likely. And he's taken down at the 30. Offense is set, 1st and 10.
That's another Vikings.
McCarthy to throw it. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down at the 30. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
It's a gain of 11. Now 3rd and 10.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's going to be the Vikings who have the football, Brock, but given that score, they're going to need points every time out from here on. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Motion.
Air it out on 3rd. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Maxwell Hairston picks it off. And the Bills are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Buffalo sending its offense to the field. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
line up the design keeper. That throw is snuffed out. Doesn't really have a chance, and they're going to back him up for third down.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Third and long. They're going to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. We've set it down from 37.
37-yard line.
Here's the one back on the handoff. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They put Felton in motion left. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. On target to his man, Felton. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Complete beyond the marker. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings parlay the interception into points. They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings will trail by 25. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Starting from the 5. Crashes through a tackle. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. The Bills ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. On first down, they'll run. He dodged the tackle. So 20 yards on that play. And the Bills have a first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Buffalo.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
Gonna let this one flop. Brought in inside the 20. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now. Brought in. And he drives this forward to the 6.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 6-yard line.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Right up the gut. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Here he is on 3rd and short. Flushed out of the pocket. And he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills continue piling it on here in the 4th. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills grow their lead yet again. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Vikings taking the field on offense. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. He'll work against the blitz. Dump off caught by his back. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
It's double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. Trying to throw this from the gun. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to 3rd down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter back.
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And talk about killing any momentum this offense has, Brock. 3 consecutive sacks. Going to bring up 4th down. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. That's played at the 43. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Bills and this running back headed back out for a new series. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Give now to the running back. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. Back to the well again. Into the second level past the 30. And he'll finally be taken down at the 25. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
18 on the play. First down, Bills.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
They'll run here on first down. And he is stopped just before he can get the score, tackled inside that 1-yard line. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. They go heavy on this first and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation. Back-to-back carries here. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Bills throwing 6 more on the blowout.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this other than simply splendid?
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills tack on 7 more to their lead. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings trying to do some window dressing. Motioning him from the slot right. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1 or 2 yards there. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Felton, the man in motion. Now McCarthy. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On now comes their punter. The Bills set to take over offensively. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
A give now from the gun. Jukes a man, he's running free. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day, and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good. Chef feels good. Kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good of stacking these kind of wins in a row.